we go. All right, this should work. All right. Hey, it's ringing. Good sign, right?
Hello?
Hey, is this Jesse from Diabology?
Yeah, hey, it is.
Hey, yeah, dude. What is up, dude? Welcome to the Metal Mixtape in Ashland, Oregon, Medford, Oregon, and around the world. I am so happy I got a hold of you, man. I called your other number, and I had to sing the theme song to that cartoon Doug while I called you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I got your call for like half a second, and then my phone just rejected it. I don't know, it's weird.
So, dude, how you doing tonight, dude? I'm so happy to have you on. I played some of your music here earlier. I've listened to almost your entire album, and it absolutely destroys. I watched your guys' music video, and you guys are killer, man.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, we worked very hard on it.
Dude, no, I believe it, dude, and it seems like you got a pretty awesome dad, too.
I definitely do. My parents have been extremely supportive, and I would not be, halfway to where I am today without them.
Hey, man. Hey, you know what? I think that's truly inspiring, man, because I just had a little one, dude, and I know when he grows up, I want to give him all the music and everything I've learned and all my lessons, and hope he turns out like a cool thrasher like you, man.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. I mean, hey, we'll send some shirts this way if you want.
That's totally awesome, dude. So, this is Diabology. So, I was telling everybody you're kind of like black and thrash, right?
That is what we call ourselves. We kind of shift around subgenres.
Oh, for sure, for sure. So, what's your position in the band?
I'm the singer/guitar player.
That's awesome, dude. Hey, since the rest of your bandmates aren't here, you want to give them a shout out and tell me your bandmates and what they do in the band?
Yeah, definitely. We got Jack Kleinman over shredding on the lead guitar. We got Joseph Mazishuk laying down the funky bass line. And we got Matthew Morales fucking up the drums for us.
Dude, that is totally awesome, man. That's killer. No, and dude, you guys are pretty young, dude. How old are you guys?
We are all 16 or 17.
You guys are 16 and 17. Dang, dude, I wish I was cool like you guys at that age. Nah, I was playing guitar and stuff and all that, but I didn't have like the courage to get into a band until I was like 21, dude. And you guys are playing in LA right now, right?
Well, unfortunately not right now, but yeah, we play around the LA area when we can.
Well, so where are you guys located right now?
In LA. I just meant because everything's, locked down.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. But that's pretty cool, man. There's a lot of awesome bands over there, a lot of killer thrash metal bands. I bet when you're just like, I bet you're just encountering awesome bands left and right over there.
Oh, yeah, no, we got a Spotify playlist that every time we come across a cool band, we, throw on more albums. We got like over 500 songs on there now. But, yeah, no, we love, just going around and finding as many cool bands as we can.
Dude, that's totally killer, dude. So you're 17. So how long have you been doing this music thing, dude? When did you start getting into it? Because watching your videos and the recordings on that, it seems like you guys are pretty solids. When did you start this whole music journey?
You're making me blush. I started when I was 7.
Wow.
A music school opened on my block. And my parents were both musicians themselves, so they kind of, pushed me in that direction. And so I started attending there when I was 7, and eventually that closed down, but I moved on to the School of Rock programs. And I did that for about 5-6 years or so. And then eventually I decided to, move on to original music, and that's when Diabology started.
Dude, that's super sweet. So what instrument did you start on when you started going to the School of Rock and taking lessons on all that? Like, was there an instrument that you just kind of gravitated to?
The first program I went to, cycled us through all the instruments so we could have, a basic feel of everything. But I definitely gravitated towards guitar pretty early on. And vocals came pretty strong, too. That was also pretty early. Yeah, I have basic experience with other instruments, but I always just felt, most strongly attracted to those.
Dude, that's awesome. Was there like some artists or some rock stars that gave you influences to want to pick up the guitar and do vocals?
I mean, like I said, the real reason I started, like playing music at all was my parents. They really like pushed me in the direction. I'd say though, like specifically what made me know that I like wanted to be in a metal band.
Yeah.
I think like I remember hearing Trivium early, like in my dad's car. Especially Shogun. That whole album is one of my favorite albums.
Hey, bro.
Of all time. Everyone out there should definitely listen to Shogun.
Hey, bro. You want to know a quick side note?
Yeah.
I'm the biggest Trivium fan in the world.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, I've seen them, dude. I've seen them 19 times live. I got like 4 of their albums autographed. I got guitar picks. When they went on their Ascendancy tour, I got to meet him, and I got like this big poster in my room that they signed. And yeah, I got a Trivium tattoo. It's kind of sad, but yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I've only seen them 3 times so far, so I'm not quite there yet.
All right. So you gave me your first influence. Keep going. I kind of interrupted you there and went down a rabbit hole. Keep going.
I'm sorry. I don't. What were
Oh
we
no, I was telling you the influences that you got. I know your parents pushed you, but the influences you got behind like the guitar and vocals.
Yeah, no, that's basically my thought. My parents got me into, like playing music, and then I was like, hearing like, thrash stuff, like, Trivium, obviously like, Metallica, Slayer, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's what kind of pushed me into the metal world. That's
pretty cool, dude. What were your parents listening to while you were like a little kid and stuff?
My parents listened to a lot of like, 70s, 80s, like, hard rock, thrash, punk. And then my dad kind of like, as I got older, he started getting into like really heavy stuff. Like my dad actually listens to some heavier stuff than I do, like, super like Belphegor, like really extreme metal. But yeah, that's kind of what, got me.
No, dude, I think that's pretty awesome, dude. Growing up with parents that push you to do music and all that. So right now you're playing thrash metal. You're playing it with all your buddies. I know with thrash metal it takes like a real like aggressive mindset because I'm in a thrash metal band and usually it's like it's fast, it's fun, it's aggressive. There's blistering solos and all that. So since you're the vocalist and you write all the lyrics, right? Or is it like a team effort?
I write most of the lyrics. There's occasional contributions from our guitarist Jack, but
so
I do like 90%.
So where do you pull your influences to write like thrash metal for like your lyrics and stuff? Like what are some of the topics you write about?
I tend to focus a lot on like like fantasy, like sort of like epic mythological tales. I usually don't get like too political with anything, but if it's fire, demons, I definitely have like a lot of influence from like Iron Maiden and Judas Priest, like as far as like the lyrical content.
Dude, that's awesome. Are you a gamer at all?
I am actually, yeah.
I put 2 pieces together because I know most musicians that like sing about like the type of topics you were talking about are also gamers.
Yeah, no, that also has like into a few of our songs. Like Ember to Ash was inspired by like the Dark Souls series.
I knew it.
Yeah. Yeah, no. And like I've gotten into a lot of things through games too. Like Bloodborne got me into like Lovecraft, and that led to like the writing of our single Seas of Eternity. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of like things from books, games, movies, like all that kind of stuff.
Dude, that's totally killer. So is everybody in your band have similar influences? Like, do you guys all like playing thrash, or do you guys just kind of like go in the kitchen and mix all the varieties of metal up and come up with songs? Like, how do you guys build a song in the studio?
Well, yeah, that is one thing that I really like about our current lineup is all of us, even though we all like like thrash. We all have like the same basic interests. We all kind of like branch off in different directions. Like our bassist listens to a lot more like prog, like, you know, Tool, Dream Theater type of stuff.
Awesome.
Versus our guitar, Jack is more into like classic, you know, like 80s metal. And our drummer Matt is into, you know, like the really extreme, like, you know, Mayhem, Behemoth, you know. But basically, the songs usually start with me or Jack, occasionally Joe too, but we usually just come in with like at least like, you know, 2 or 3 riffs that we know can go together, and then we kind of just like jam it with each other and see like what we can come up with, and then we just see like, you know, where we can all take it. Like if anyone has any good ideas on the spot, we'll try them out. If no one does, we, you know, wait a few weeks, come back, or wait, you know, just see what we can come out. But we definitely try to like collaborate so we get like different, you know, influences and sides of metal and all the songs, so they don't all end up sounding the exact same.
Yeah, no, absolutely, dude. And yeah, no, listening to your album, dude, I definitely hear like a bunch of different little influences of different metal in there. And I think it's totally killer, dude. So now that you guys have so much downtime, especially with the whole COVID thing, what are you guys doing to stay productive in the band? Are you guys still creating content? Are you guys still recording music and sending videos to each other? Like, what kind of things are you guys doing in the downtime right now?
Yeah, well, we have still been doing like, you know, little like socially distant meetings, you know, staying 6 feet apart and like jamming in just like our houses or whatever. And beyond that, we're all just, you know, like trying to write and communicate. Every single Saturday at 4 p.m., we've been going live on our Instagram for like 30 minutes so we can do, you know, little shows and interact with whoever will show up. But, yeah, mostly just focusing on like the creative, you know, writing, getting everything extra tight.
Dude, that's super cool, dude. I'm gonna have to catch one of your shows. So, do you guys, before the whole COVID thing and all that, do you guys play shows often?
Yeah, we play. Words. Sorry. We always play at least one show every month, and usually it's more like 3 to 4. Dude,
I think that's super cool, man. I think playing shows is like one thing that always reminds you on like why you do it, dude. So why do you do it? Why do you play thrash metal? Why do you play in a band? Like this type of question is like when you get on stage, what do you feel, man?
I mean, it's really, I think more than anything, just like cathartic, and it's a great way to just like kind of, you know, express yourself, and also to be social, to, you know, like reach out to other people and connect. You know, I mean, I'm all my best friends I've met at backyard shows.
Yeah, no, I dig it, man. Honestly, when I'm not doing shows and I'm not doing radio, like I'm just at home, a total loner, playing video games, and everybody I've ever met here in Southern Oregon has all been musicians, and that's what I love about music, dude. It's like, you know, we go to these shows and it's just like a big brother and sisterhood.
Yeah, no, it kills me because I like, you know, I used to be like really shut in, and I just like kind of, you know, I just got my driver's license like a few months ago, so I finally kind of like, you know, I can go anywhere, I can whatever, and then all shut down.
Yeah, you're like, I gotta go to the store and drive home, yay.
Yeah. Woo!
Well, that's awesome, dude. So, how many years has Diabology been around?
We've been through a few lineup changes, but the whole band has been around since I think like summer of 2016. So
oh wow, so you've been
almost 4 years.
So you've been doing music since you were like 13?
I've been doing original music since I was 13. Yeah. Dude,
that's totally awesome. And you know who else did? Matt Heafy from Trivium. He joined Trivium when he was 13.
Yeah, no, I know. It's crazy. Like all the other members were older than him, right?
Yep, and he was actually the guitar player, and then the guitar player left, and they made him the lead singer.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy how that works out, dude. So after this whole COVID thing's over and all that, what are some of your plans for Diabology?
Well, I mean, you know, of course, playing shows, as many shows as we can, all the time. And beyond that, I mean, we've been working on new material, hopefully, like, by the end of the year, so we can get into the studio to do, like, maybe a EP or maybe even a full album. But, I mean, I don't know, that's, well,
Yeah.
we'll see. But, yeah, definitely just, playing shows, going around, spreading the word, and, yeah, writing.
Dude, that's awesome. So, does everybody in the band practice pretty often and like push themselves to just like get more technical? Not necessarily more technical, but just like push. Do you push yourself musically every day?
I definitely try to, yeah. Especially since this quarantine's been going on, I've been going insane. It's like this is the one thing I have, But I have to focus on that. So just spiral down. But,
yeah, no. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I know that our drummer has some trouble practicing because his neighbors don't really like his, full setup. But I know that all the guys definitely, do practice as much as they can. I see them getting better all the time.
Yeah, well, no, I think that's totally awesome, dude. Especially with how young you guys are, dude. Like, I could see each album just like progressing, and that that's what's
that's the goal.
You know what? Like with this whole COVID thing happening, I've been noticing that every musician has been practicing like crazy. Everybody's been mastering their craft. I've been seeing so many EP and album releases since the COVID-19. It's like, everybody's really honing in their skills, and I think after the COVID-19 laws get lifted, there's going to be so many shows and so many bands just hungry to play, and I think it's going to be totally awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping for a new metal renaissance when we come back. I know we're definitely doing everything we can to come back stronger than ever, and I think that's an attitude that a lot of people have right now. So I'm excited.
Dude, yeah, no, I'm excited too, man. It's gonna be pretty awesome. I think they're talking like September or something, but we'll see. We can never trust what they say on TV. So we're getting towards the tail end of our interview. So I'm gonna throw you a couple random questions, kind of music related, kind of non-music related. So tell me 3 artists or bands that people wouldn't expect that you listen to. Like 3 bands that like you like play to yourself. You don't necessarily like, play in your car or play out loud. Like it's kind of like three special artists that a lot of people don't know that you listen to.
Okay, well, my guiltiest pleasure. I'm sorry to all the viewers out there, but I really liked Billie Eilish's album. I thought that was really solid. It had some really interesting stuff. I thought. Please don't lynch me.
No. Hey, dude. Honestly, this is great, dude. Keep it going.
And then, I mean, honestly, like most of what I listen to is probably what you'd expect, like punk metal. There's some like local bands that are kind of out of the wheelhouse. Like The Regrets or Destroy Boys. Both of them not really metal, but I love their albums. Check them out. Yeah, I mean, I mostly like sort of like kind of indie punk stuff is like the most I go out of metal, really.
Dude, I love indie punk metal, dude. I love ska. I love like all the mixtures of punk, dude. And I think when you can mix punk and metal perfectly, it's pretty awesome, dude. Honestly.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's always cool to see, how people can incorporate, like, multiple genres into, like, a whole new thing,
Yeah, no, absolutely. All right, I'm going to ask you a final question before I let you go. So you played a bunch of shows. What's the biggest fail you've ever had on stage? Whether, like, it be you falling off stage, an amp blowing, somebody messing up a song, like, what's the biggest fail you've had on stage? If you've had one, I don't know if you're a perfectionist, but if you've ever had one.
Yeah. Yeah. No, actually, just a bit before this pandemic, we had a show at the Viper Room, and it was like a big thing for us. It was because it was the Battle of the Bands for Vakken Open Air. They were looking for one local band to like play at the festival, which now is canceled. So the tournament ended up not really mattering anyway. But still, it's really cool to get to play the Viper Room at all. So it's like a big show for us. We were super excited, and then we start playing, and it's going well. We get a few songs in, and then I jump off of the stage for one song, and I go to climb back on, and I immediately fall straight on my face, back my guitar. The battery in the back of my guitar somehow flies out. The cover is loose. And then, like, a minute later, our guitarist's pedal board also started malfunctioning.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, that was... I'm sorry, it wasn't his pedal board. It was his strap. The strap on his guitar.
Oh, no.
And he was... Yeah. So, yeah, we unfortunately didn't make it to the next round.
Hey,
but it was still a really fun show. We were really appreciative to everyone that was there. And like I said, the prize didn't matter anyway. So,
well, dude, I want you to tell me, what was your thought as soon as you saw you were hitting the floor? Like, as soon as you were trying to get up, like, were you trying to think of a plan of recovery, or what was going through your head?
I think the first thing I thought was just like, what are the judges thinking right now?
Oh, no.
Oh, God, look at this idiot. That's a point deduction. And after that, I was like, I wonder if anyone noticed. I went to the microphone. I think I said something like, man, that hurt.
Hey, man. Well, that's heavy metal, man. Well, you know what, dude? It was so awesome talking to you, Jesse, here on the Metal Mixtape. We're going to be uploading our interview here tomorrow on Facebook and on our YouTube page, dude. Dude, you sound like an awesome kid, dude. I hope once you start touring around and maybe get up to Oregon, I get to see Diabology, or if I go down to LA, it'd be awesome to see you guys, dude. And I posted your video on YouTube, and a lot of people had a lot of nice things to say about it. You guys shred. You guys keep killing it, dude. And for all the listeners out there, we're talking to Jesse, lead singer and guitar player from Diabology from Los Angeles. And for all the listeners out there, where's the platforms where they could find your music?
They can find it on Bandcamp. You can download it totally free. SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all the streaming platforms. You can get it anywhere. You can get it totally free. You can give us money if you like. We would really appreciate if you gave us money. But you can buy our merch too. That's also on our Bandcamp. And you can find us on all the social medias too. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that. And thank you so much for having me, Omar. I really appreciate it.
Hey,
and
dude.
I'll definitely... If you're ever in town, just let me know. I'll get you on the guest list.
Dude, you better, man. You can't see it right now, but I'm totally. I'm wearing the Diabology shirt right now, and I totally. As soon as I got it, I just ripped the sleeves off.
Nice. Yeah. No, we get pictures of people in the shirts all the time, and I think at least a third of them are missing sleeves at this point.
Oh, dude, do you ever see a new metal shirt and just look at it and go I can't wait to rip the living sleeves off you?
Yeah.
Well, dude, thank you so much. We're talking to Jesse from Diabology. You have a good night, sir, and who knows, maybe in the future we'll have you back on the show.
I would love that. Thank you so much for having me, really.
Hey, you have a good night, brother.
You too, man. Have a good one.
Peace. And that was Jesse from Diabology, and they play black and thrash. He's totally awesome. He's totally cool. I love it when I see these 16 and 17-year-olds just totally solid already, just destroying the scene. And honestly, go check out Diabology on YouTube and watch their video. They absolutely kill it, man. And it's so inspiring, honestly. Oh, man. And me being a new father and having a 3-month-old, I know when my son is a little older, I'm gonna play him nothing but Metallica, Iron Maiden, Trivium, just records and records and records, and just hopefully it can be as cool as that. That kid's cool, man. Jesse's awesome. So you're listening to the Metal Mixtape here on KSKQ 89.5 Ashland, Oregon, 94.1 Medford, Oregon, streaming online on kskq.org, and you can download KSKQ on the Tune app. And we're working on expanding the show and getting the show in Portland and getting the show in San Francisco and on as many syndicated platforms as possible. And if you